This morning, thousands of families do not have electricity this morning because of the storm.
Yeah, we've got the CenterPoint outage tracker there for you. We've been following it all night long. The outage count right now is a little above 350,000 in the dark. Amy Davis live in Pasadena this morning to show us how communities there are faring. Amy?
Yeah, guys, good morning. We are live now in the Skylark Terrace neighborhood near Wedgwood. We're off of Alan Genoa and Queen Street, and what we can tell you, it is very windy and it is very dark. Those numbers now, you said about 362,000 people without power. That number is quickly going up. When we checked the CenterPoint outage tracker this morning at about 2 a.m., 2:15 a.m., it was around 190,000. And so every 15 minutes, we're seeing CenterPoint adding between 15 and 20,000 more customers without power. And I haven't been able to reach anyone at CenterPoint this morning, but we can only believe that it's these strong winds. We stopped by a fire station here in Pasadena, Fire Station 4, and they said that they're not getting a lot of emergency calls. They are getting some calls about lines down, but they're seeing a lot of it on the south side near Red Bluff, NASA Road 1 in Kirby. They said there was a big line down. And I said, well, what do you guys do in those situations? And they said, well, we basically just go out to the scene and say, yep, there's a line down, and we call CenterPoint to have them come out and take care of the situation. But so far, no major emergency issues here. A lot of people seem to be staying off the roads. We have not seen any flooding in this area, and those firefighters over at Fire Station 4, they're right by Vince Bayou, and they said that this area is prone to flooding. When they get a lot of rain, they said they almost had water come into the fire station during Hurricane Harvey, but they didn't. They're not seeing anything like that right now. So here now in this area, the problem seems to be the wind and the power outage. We're at a Valero gas station. I'm not sure if you can see because, again, when we're covering power outages, it's just dark. But we came over here because we're under the awning of this gas station here, and still some of this rain is coming in sideways. And so we were sort of behind one of the pumps to guard us against that wind in case anything comes blowing at us. It's pretty strong right now. It's died down a little bit. But if you can see sort of the rain moving sideways, it's a lot of what you see when you're driving down the road. You just see the gusts and the sheets right there of rain. I'm not sure how well you can see that, Owen and Lisa, with how dark it is. That's our news unit there, providing some light in this area, but otherwise it's just pitch black. When we went to drive across, after we crossed Vince Bayou going down Queen Street, we did start to see the power come back on. So it's a huge area here in Pasadena that doesn't have power, and a lot of the greater Houston area, we haven't seen where we could look and say, oh, this area is worse than another. It's just scattered throughout. But until the light comes up, the fire station said, maybe check back with us whenever the light comes up. They're all just sort of waiting outside, looking at the conditions and monitoring it here in case things take a turn for the worse. But the biggest issue, again, right now here in Pasadena are power outages and across much of the Houston area. Owen, Lisa?
And just as you were live, Amy, CenterPoint, as we check on those numbers, ticking up to 375,000 customers without power. We will check back with you. But yeah, the wind certainly doing a number out there for folks and interrupting service across the Houston area. Thanks, Amy.